Now, Pavarotti was a good friend.
Hello, welcome to The Revealing. I'm your host Pavarotti, here to discuss the Idaho 4 case. As a disclaimer, this channel is for entertainment purposes. These are my opinions, and I'm not here to slander, so let's get started. Today's episode, I want to discuss some strange things. You know, when you follow this case as closely as I do, and you look for certain things, and then you see things that are kind of strange, it really sticks out to you like a sore thumb. And here the last few days, I've seen a couple of things that I've thought were just a little bit strange. And what I'm referring to in this episode is the Skylar Meade case. And that is the other case that Ann Taylor has taken, another death penalty case. And we all know that Skylar Meade is a member of the Aryan Knights of Idaho. Now, his accomplice in his prison break was a guy named Nicholas Uppenhauer. He's also an Aryan Knight of Idaho. So even before Ann Taylor took one of them as a client, you know, I was already pretty up on their case. I'd gone through all their court docs and looked for anything that I could find that could correlate to our case in Moscow. And the Aryan family that I have pegged for this thing, I don't necessarily have a tie to the Aryan Knights, but I imagine that, you know, they stay pretty territorial. So if the Aryan family is coming into the Aryan Knights territory to handle some business, I would imagine that either they have somebody from the Knights involved as part of it, or at least, you know, get permission from the Knights, or at least let them know, you know, as a matter of respect. So the fact that she took one of them as a client, I'm watching very closely to see if she gains any information from them that could assist her in the Kohberger case. So by doing that, though, I just keep my eyes open for anything out of the ordinary. And I've noticed a couple of things out of the ordinary, of course, as it relates to the Idaho 4 case. Now, the first thing that's out of the ordinary is, you know, I have a strong prediction of the fact that the change of venue is going to happen, and it's going to be moved to the town of Lewiston in that Nez Courthouse building, the Nez County Courthouse, that new building. So when I see a news report and it says what I'm about to show you, of course, my eyes and my ears perk up.
Nez Perce County prosecutors say they're seeking the death penalty against Skylar Meade. They accuse him of killing 83-year-old James Money after escaping a Boise hospital while receiving treatment.
Could be a coincidence. Yeah, there's too many coincidences in this case. So, you know, that was the first thing that made my eyes and my ears perk up. I mean, Skylar Meade is going to be tried at the Nez Perce County Courthouse. Very strange. Well, you know what? If they move the Kohberger trial there, that would at least make it a lot easier on Ann Taylor. That's number one. Now, number two is the fact that they have wiped all of Skylar Meade and Nicholas Uppenhauer's records off of the Idaho Court Doc site. Very strange, because they've been there the whole time. I've went through almost all of them. Now they're gone. And I don't know why that is, but take a look. Okay, so here we are on the iCourt portal. And you'll see we've got Raul Labrador versus Idahoans for open primaries. And then this is all of the posted court filings. Hawkins Companies versus State of Idaho. Here's all of their filings. State of Idaho versus Jeremy Albert Best. He's got quite a bit on here. So all his court records. State of Idaho versus Bryan Kohberger. Right now he's got a massive ton. And when you live in these things as long as I have, you kind of know where everything's at. Let's just check and make sure they... Yep, still no ruling on change of venue. Then we got State of Idaho versus Chad Daybell. You go through all of this, and there's all of Daybell. State of Idaho versus Lori Noreen Vallow. She don't have that much. Aaron Anson von Ehlinger. He don't have that much either, but that's it. See, up until the other day when I did this, right before Bryan Kohberger, was all of the court records for the cases on Skylar Meade and Nicholas Uppenhauer. Those are both of those Aryan Knights. And it's just weird because I'd already gone through most of their court dockets before they were even assigned to Ann Taylor, before Meade was assigned to Ann Taylor. And they were all right here. Now, I don't know why all of a sudden none of them were on here. And you would think if they post all of these cases of interest, all their stuff, that they would still be on here. I don't know why they've taken them down, Meade and Uppenhauer. So it's very strange. And, you know, strange things don't seem to add up in Idaho, so I'm keeping my eye on it. So, again, when you follow it as close as I do, you look for things out of the ordinary. I have no idea why they would remove all of those records for Uppenhauer and Meade off of the Idaho court doc site, because those are major cases in Idaho right now, and they were there. It was all there. Nothing to my knowledge has come about in those cases yet. And even if they did, I mean, you see Chad Daybell, he's all his stuff's still up there, and he's been convicted. Because apparently in Idaho there's a post-conviction process even before appeals where they go through everything, and there's actually a point right after you're convicted that it's almost like an automatic appeal process where they go through everything in the trial, and you can get things thrown out or marked off or whatever just based on motions filed post-conviction. So Idaho's got some strange stuff. So that's why the Daybell stuff is still up there. But where is Meade and Uppenhauer stuff? Why isn't it there? Is there something going on there that we should be keeping our eyes open for? I don't know, but I should keep my eyes open for it. But please like and subscribe to the channel. Post your comments, thoughts, criticisms. Until next time, Pavarotti is out.